In our third workshop, we will use WaterNet Advisor to run fire flow simulations. Let's get started. To create a new scenario, so go to Scenarios, click New, and name it Fire Flow. Some description. Save. Now select and activate. For this simulation, we will need to turn on our hydrants. We can see their location, and also turn on and activate the junctions, because we will need to select them. Now go to Analysis toolbar and choose Fire Flow, then Create Analysis. You go to Types. You can see that there are actually 4 different simulations possible to run fire flow. The first option is a follow for pressure, where you set up your minimum residual pressure and the application will calculate your fire flow. The next one is pressure for flow, which is opposite. There you set up your fire flow and the program will calculate your residual pressure. Third option is a free discharge hydrant, and it calculates the amount of water that can be retrieved from the network without pumping by opening a hydrant fully. Hydrant flow coefficients are based on experimental data for hydrants of different sizes. And the last option is a hydrant QH curve, which is a relation between the residual pressure and the actual fire flow discharge. And it allows you to get a detailed view of fire flow data for a selected junction, all in just one simulation run. And now we will go through each of the simulation. We can start with the first one, flow for pressure. So we can set up our residual pressure, let's say 10 meters. You can also select the day, or hour, or minute when your simulation will be running. So I'm suggesting we can use 9 hour in the morning, where we have our morning peak flow. Then go to the map, select the junction where you want to simulate it, then click to this set to activate this junction for the simulation. As you can see below, there are more nodes possibilities. So that means that you can simulate to open, for example, 2 or more hydrants. It can be run simultaneously. So after the setup, just click on the flash icon to start analysis. Now we got the result for this junction that our available fire flow is 11 liters per second. If we go to pressure for flow, we will set up our flow required, let's say 5 liters per second. Selected junction is still there. So we can just run the simulation. Now we get our residual pressure in this junction, and the fire flow is 5 liters per second. The residual pressure is 33.32 meters. Then we go to free discharge hydrant. Here is the option for those different hydrant orifices, sizes, and there are two most common hydrants predefined. If you have some unstandard or some special reduction, you can customize your own hydrant. You can get that and start simulation. You can see it's running quite quickly. Because this results of this computation are based on an experimental data used for the hydrant flow coefficients. The results are presented in a range of low and high, where we might expect the hydrant flow and the pressure. Now we can have a look on a QH curve for this junction. Let's start analysis. Below we will get QH curve, where you can see the relation between residual pressure and flow. And that's everything for this workshop.